Those were great.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
So, like, I gotta say, that is probably the best introduction to pressing the start. You know, like how Ghostbusters on the NES from the AVGN review, Ghostbusters, they went above and beyond for this one. I love it.
Yeah, we need to somehow make that into voice clips.
Oh yeah. My gosh, just imagine if, like, you know, like how Super Smash Brothers Brawl on the Wii remote, when you press the character, it would have like a showtime when you press Solid Snake.
Yeah,
Like, they need to do something like that for a future game, fighting game, and have noises like that. And just for some dumb reason, have all the characters voiced by Bob Sapp, as if he's no, make him the narrator, like main menu versus creative fighter. Oh, Nautilus, you're here at great timing. You're showing off this K-1 fighting game. We're having a blast.
Damn. So, for all the shoot stop promotions, we had the original UWF, right? We have Shuto, which turned into MMA pretty much. That turned into like the first real MMA promotion in Japan. You have
Shuto predates UFC.
It also predates Pancrase as well.
Yeah. So Shuto was more, low key. There's not a lot of tape from old Shuto.
Shuto pretty much came out of the fact that Sayama said, "Fuck professional wrestling. I'm done with it. I'm going to do real fighting." Right? That's pretty much.
And then eventually he came back in '99.
Yeah, of course. So then you had UWFI, and the Kingdoms came from that, and then Pride came from that. Then you had Rings. Is there another one that I'm missing?
Okay, let's see. You had Pancrase, Rings, UWF.
Deep. Well, Deep came later on.
Yeah, it became basically a feeder for Pride.
Almost like you were an MMA promotion in Japan.
Pro Wrestling Fujiwara Gumi.
Yeah.
Gumi. Well, Gumi died. Well, Gumi was the first shoot promotion to die within that trilogy, that three-them.
Yeah, and then that came. I don't even really consider Battle Arts a full shoot style promotion because, like, there's guys doing fucking high flying shit in that. Like,
wasn't that one more pro wrestling?
Yeah, pretty much. It was all guys who left Pro Wrestling Fujiwara Gumi and started another shoot style promotion, and then just like, fuck it, we're gonna do pro wrestling instead. This is stupid.
Well, I mean, they still did shoot style, just not all over the card.
Yeah. So I don't really consider it a shoot style promotion because, like, there's guys doing fucking 450 splashes, all that shit. Like, you were not going to see that UWFI or fucking Kingdom, man.
Right. So anyway, of course, we still recording?
Oh, we've been recording.
Oh yeah, my bad. All right, so we're gonna do an
okay.
actual. Yeah, we're gonna do an actual one night tournament. When they did when they put the Grand Prix stuff in the PS2 games, they only did the one night tournament, not the full like K-1 qualifiers like they did in the PS1 version. So I'm thinking like in a future video we'll do the PS1 version where they actually do the actual qualifiers.
Like the full World Grand Prix.
Yeah, you do the you get the full K-1 experience. So with the one night tournament, it's pretty much near the finale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So who should we put in? So we're obviously gonna put Bob Sapp.
Oh yeah. Let's take a look at some of the people on our roster.
Okay. So around this, yeah, you gotta remember we're in
Wait,
2002
let's
at the.
decide ourselves who gets first pick. We each get.
All right. Well, I gotta show you who's in the game first.
Yeah.
So
I
we gotta remember
already
this is
know my pick,
2002 K1. Okay.
Yeah, but some of us
So-
don't know, Zach. Like, this is my first time seeing the roster.
All right, so Bob Sapp, Mark Hunt, Ernesto Hoost, Peter Ertz, Jerome LeBanner, Mirko Krokop, Mike Bernardo, Ray Sefo, Francisco Filio, Alexei Ignashov, Stefan Lecco, Nicholas Pettis, Cyril Abadi, Lloyd Van Dams, Matt Skelton, Musashi, Tsuyoshi Nakasako, Hiromi Yamada, Nobu Hayashi, Jorgen Pruth, Jan the Giant Norje, Remy Bojanski, and Nobuaki Kakuda, the referee.
Oh, I know who I'm
I
picking right now.
I
I'm
think
picking
we're all
the
picking
referee.
him. We're
I'm
all
picking
picking
the
him,
referee.
basically.
Nobuyaki Pakuda.
Against
pick
Bob
him.
Sapp. What a great idea. There we go.
Did you know that according to the MMA Jobber files for Pride, when they're talking about Kakuda Nobuaki, he was the primary referee for a lot of Bob Sapp's matches in K1.
So he will be in the tournament.
Against Bob Sapp. Because it's poetic in a way. But okay, Zach, you get to pick the next guy, and I'll pick who Zach's opponent is. And then after that, we have Jug and Nautilus for 5 and 6. And then 7 and 8, we'll do a committee choice on JM. Is that all right with you?
Yeah. I'll let you guys pick the people.
So
Oh,
technically
Rasta's here.
this-
Welcome.
Hey, Rasta.
Technically, this is me in first fight.
I'm not
Get-
feeling so well. I was doing the dishes yesterday and I cut my hand and it bleeded pretty badly. Not like a big fountain, but like a small fountain.
Okay, that sucks.
Well,
So
hopefully feel better.
get well soon. And we have this K1 video game that JM's showing us. So we're doing a tournament.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is there
I have
anyone
K1.
you'd like to pick?
Lemby Bojaski.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'll put Remy Bojanski.
Okay, so Zach, you get to pick. You're his opponent.
My champion, I select Peter Ertz.
Ooh, a Dutch versus Dutch fight.
All right.
All right, so this will be Jug and Nautilus. Jug will go.
Jug,
Jug goes
Jug about
first.
to pick Mirko Krokop. I know it.
I don't blame him. And Nautilus.
Jug's gonna pick LeBanner, I know it.
Funaki. Wrong
Back
game,
on the
Judge.
game.
Wrong game, Nautilus. This is K1. K1. We'll do a Pride one. We'll do a Pride Fire Pro one in the future because I have all the Pride fighters from beginning to 04. Nautilus, do you want me to go over the roster again? Any Japanese guy then. All right, so you said any Japanese guy, so he'll have Tsuyoshi Nakasako. Jug, who do you want?
Calling it LeBanner.
Oh, I got news that Geronimo saw, hey, you're doing a K1 game? Yeah, do you want to check it out? Okay, I'll come as soon as I can. So Geronimo's going to try to join.
Yeah, cool. Volcon.
Volkan? I don't think he's in this
Volkan is
game.
great.
This is a
Volkan's not in
K1.
K1. He's not a kickboxer.
This is a K1.
right, hold on. Let's see. Who's Jug gonna pick? Is he gonna pick Crow Cop? Is he gonna pick Jerome LeBanner?
PJLB.
Who the
JLB.
JLB?
Jerome
Well,
LeBanner.
Jerome LeBanner. Okay.
Can we take a
All right.
second to acknowledge the fact that I called that shit?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
Okay.
it right actually. Okay, so
All right. I got number 7.
okay,
We'll
and I
do
got the
committee for
last
number
guy.
8.
I didn't
All
get
right,
to
so
pick a
you
guy
got the
yet,
last
so I
guy.
got the last guy. All right.
Okay, so I'll pick Zero Labity.
All right. Now
Somebody's
let's-
got to pick Crow Cop.
Well, there you go. I was gonna
Here's
pick
your
him
Crow Cop.
actually, but okay, it's either him or Nortja. But like Crow Cop, we got to put him. It's K-1. There we go. Perfect tournament.
All right,
mean,
now we
yeah,
choose the
yeah.
arena.
JM, do you know any
And there's
other
no entrances in this game, unfortunately.
Oh man.
That's like.
There's no the entrances until like 06. And 06 you can't even sim, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's funny? In 2003, Hurricane Hall is actually a venue.
That makes sense. Cork and Hall does everything.
All right. Now, before we do anything, I'm gonna quick save real quick because there are times where I keep pressing the wrong button, and instead of watch, it will skip.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna quick save real fast.
JM, do you know if there's any other shoot style wrestling video games other than that K1? Not K1. That Rings game.
You're
No.
a super fan. I call Masakatsu Funaki had Funaki Masakatsu.
Like there's like rings there were like rings games on the NES, on the SNES, but they're not like sim though. Like they're more arcade based.
Oh yeah, we need to play the Matsukatsu Funaki video game as well, even though it's not a wrestling game specifically. We also need to play the Onita video game. The
Oh,
Onita
Geronimo,
FF.
welcome. You're just in time for match
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be getting it later.
I have been a very big fan of K-1 video game. It was my favorite childhood video game. I always went to the PlayStation room.
Well, next
How
time,
can I-
Geronimo, when we do K1, we're gonna do the PS1 one K1 2000 to get the full
Mhm.
K1 experience because we could actually do the actual qualifiers.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got this one that was like big promotion for Bob
My
Sapp
goodness,
on
look
the
at Bob
PS2.
Sapp.
No, they really made him look buff. But look at the opponent he's got, Geronimo.
Yeah, Kakuda. Actually, I used to play the K1 World Grand Prix 2003 with my big brother when I was young. And Kakuda
I
is
have 2003 also.
Kakuda is the weakest fighter in the game, but somehow he always beat me with Kakuda. That Kakuda's leg kick was so strong, and I always lost him with Bob Sapp, Jerome Banner, or Mark Hunt. Yeah,
Kakuda is
somehow.
refereeing this match with Kakuda.
Yeah,
Is
Referee
kickboxing
Inception.
is kickboxing popular in South Korea, Geronimo?
it was amazingly popular when K1 was around, but after K1 pretty much died after 2010,
After the
that
whole
that
after the whole money embezzlement and the whole thing with the legitimate businessmen, right?
and it just yeah, no, everybody remembers the K1's fame and how much big deal it was, but yeah, nobody watches it because there is no kickboxing around in Japan or South Korea, especially K1 is still
Oh, wait a minute, Geronimo.
technically,
K1,
yeah.
K1, Rise, Glory are still active.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, K1 is still technically around by that lightweight or featherweight that kickboxing, mostly Japanese domestic knowledge, but people are not interested that much without heavyweight talent, and also Glory, they have another problem. They have financial problem and they are losing talents to UFC. So like because they are based in Europe, it's not still same. It
Oh, is
never
Kakuda
brought
gonna
back
get?
to the
Oh, it's over.
real
Kakuda's
team.
down.
You know,
No
Kakuda's
way.
in trouble. Can Kakuda hold out for these last 35
Oh
seconds?
man, it's gonna be crazy.
Like,
Geronimo,
yeah,
did UFC pretty much take the spot that K1 had? Because I know there's a lot of Korean talent in MMA now.
yeah, it did. Like, only problem was like in Korea, every sports match was like free to watch, but like that broadcasting system who bought like UFC copyright, like broadcasting in Korea, they made it like pay to watch thing, and like everybody just hell, I'm not gonna watch it if I need to pay. So it's like it almost kind of lost interest, but like another very big broadcasting system, billionaire they bought like copyright, so now it's free to watch. You know, so
That's
it's
good.
becoming popular again.
That's good to hear. I know MMA is super popular in East Asia, Korea, Japan. You know, it's just as popular as it ever has been. I
But
mean,
like
Pride.
when it was the most popular was when Pride FC and K-1 was around. It was crazily popular, and like that
All right, here we
domestic
go.
talent from South Korea, like Hongman Choi was around. It was just like it
Oh
was,
God, I
yeah.
feel Kakuda ain't lasted, brother.
You never know, Jam. But yeah,
Yeah, but I do have one quick question, if that's okay to interrupt for a sec.
no problem.
Geronimo, of all the MMA kickboxers, fighters in South Korea right now, who do you think is the best one right now?
From South Korea.
Yes.
There was a guy called Chan Sung Jong, Korean zombie. He's a UFC fighter. He was like just genius. He was just amazing talent, but after he serving like 3 years military service, he injured too many times because his crazy fighting style, and now he's broken down. But when he was in prime, he was just amazing.
Yeah, I remember.
I,
I saw Korean Zombie in a recent UFC event. He got knocked out really easily. It was bad.
he wasn't knocked out. He was
Oh,
like it was a title match, and like referee stopped the match, but like Korean Zombie could still go, but if he literally continued to fight, he would have
yeah, he
like
was gonna get
died
injured.
or
Yeah,
crippled.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Uh,
my mistake.
The
Yeah, my
leg
mistake.
kicks.
Yeah, Kakuda, you need to utilize like leg kick because like
Can he hold
somehow
out
Kakuda.
10 seconds? 10 seconds. Can he make it to round
oh
3?
man, it's gonna be tricky. I'm actually surprised he's still fighting in this fight. And yet
Yeah,
Bob
but
Sapp seems to really respect him in this game.
you know what it is with Japanese MMA promotions? They're just addicted to Yakuza money. They cannot stop dipping into that Yakuza money. It's ridiculous.
You think you mean legitimate businessman money?
Yes. They can't stop. Like the guy who runs Ryzen got his TV deal revoked over that shit. Like he's
The
addicted to
problem
it.
is there was always like these fighting combat sports in Japan always related to Yakuza money. Like for example, like it started from Ricky Dozan days.
Yeah.
Like when Ricky Dozan and like that Kimura fought for the first ever Japan World Champion, like too many Yakuza was related. It was like totally messed up. Like it continued, and like even Baba Inoki, they're not from Yakuza, and you can hear so many stories about like FMW, like foreign wrestlers had to run away because like Yakuza was like running after them. And
Yeah, Sabu
yeah,
almost got killed at an FMW show because he pissed off
yeah,
Yakuza.
exactly. K-1 and Pride, they were not free from Yakuza as well. It's just like it's because of the Japan's like weird. Oh, okay.
Unpleasant blow.
Well,
Well, you got to remember, Geronimo, that there was a secret war behind the scenes over control of Pride from the shadows.
It's just crazy that that even happened.
I think this
I mean,
is it. It's over.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
He's done.
still
Kakuda's
the
out of the tournament.
Kakuda did far
No,
better than we all thought.
actually, Matt, there is a sorry,
Now he's
Kiro,
gonna
there
sell.
is a
Now he's gonna celebrate.
very fun fact, like very strong fun fact about Kakuda. Kakuda is the only one Takibono managed to defeat in his like all the fighting career.
Wait. Akibono fought the referee?
Yeah, he was like retired for 10 years when he came back as a fighter, only to make Akibono have the first like victory in his career.
I don't know
And
how to feel
problem,
about that.
Let's see this
That's
clubbing blow again.
embarrassing. That's
Bang!
embarrassing. Your first win is against a damn referee. That's embarrassing.
Not just that, but
and
one that's been a retired athlete for over a decade.
That'd be like, okay, your first win in pro wrestling is against Kyohei Wada. Like, that's nothing to be proud of.
like
Oh.
See how happy
Pure,
Bob says
what's the bigger problem? Like many people speculating, even that match was fixed by like
Oh.
Takuda. Yeah,
Oh, that's right, because it
Wait,
went
no,
to
you
judge's
think Kuda
decision.
Kuda probably could have won that fight if it wasn't.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh,
do
that's
you know
right.
what the crazy thing is? Maybe they would have actually made Akebono fight Dick Virgin, and it wouldn't actually give Akebono a victory since Dick Virgin isn't really a shoot fighter at all.
All right, so who you guys got here? We got Peter Ertz versus Remy Boyansky. So who do you guys
I'm gonna
got?
go.
yeah.
I'm gonna go Peter Ertz.
Hey, Peter. That's where I'm
I gotta,
going.
I gotta go with my
Peter
pick, Peter Ertz.
Peter Arch was like 3 times winner in like kickboxing. Like he was the best
I,
kickboxer ever in early and mid 90s, but he had so many personal like problems, like block and stuff like that. So he couldn't deliver his best maneuver high kick anymore in 2000. So that's why he was a bit like stalled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Geronimo.
like if we
Yeah.
want to use Andy Hug, we would have to use the PS1 games.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Geronimo. Since we're talking about shoot style promotions, and we were having an argument earlier with somebody about Shinya Hashimoto's burial in
Oh.
New Japan, and how people think that was for like they did that for Ogawa to be a draw in New Japan. No, they did it for UFO, the fake
Yeah.
fighting promotion that Inoki set up. So they
Yeah.
killed their biggest star ever, and
Mhm.
that's a fact. Everybody, you can look it up. Nobody has. He's bigger than Okada. No disrespect to Okada. He's bigger than Inoki. He main evented 13 Tokyo Dome shows. There's nobody in bigger. There's nobody in the history of New Japan that was bigger draw than him. They ended that for a goddamn fake shoot fight promotion.
Hashimoto, he's like polarizing figure when you like go to deep inside the knowledge. He was like, for example, like when he was like young lion, he wrestled that Hoshino Kantaro, the like very respected veteran who was like in ring for like over 20 years. And
Mm-hmm.
Hashimoto, he beat like Hoshino Kantaro in the ring, so like Shono and Kaito punished Hashimoto for like being like jealous. Like they beat Hashimoto real bad, and Hashimoto like took the feeder and tried to kill them. Sorry, not feeder, knife. Like Hashimoto was a little bit weird figure. Like for example, after he divorced, he started to date with that like go
Yeah, no.
Fuyuki.
I know the story. Let me tell it. So after he got divorced, he was in an affair. No, actually, it wasn't an affair. It was just a straight up relationship with Koto Fuyuki, who had just died, ex-wife. He actually died in her home. Um,
Oh wow!
oh,
yes.
So,
So Shinya Hashimoto was in a relationship with somebody, one of his colleagues' dead wife. So it wasn't a good
yeah,
look. You know,
it was like it gave a lot of bitter like taste in like people's mouths, and like Hashimoto, he was a little bit like not average guy in terms of personality, and he never liked it. So, and also that, like I said, the thing that he didn't have that good ability, like for example, Muro had judo background, Chono even had that amateur, like sports background. Like literally everybody in like New Japan had that like amateur elite sports background, but like Hashimoto didn't have it. So, Inoki didn't like it at all because Inoki valued that ability very much, and also like after Baba passed away, he was a little bit more like when he started fighting sports promotion and like abandoned New Japan. So he literally made like Ogawa, Chip, and Hashimoto were trying to make UFO more compelling, but it failed because UFO was just taken in a promotion. It was obviously fake.
Yeah, yeah. So the thing about Hashimoto, what you said is true, but what I like about Hashimoto, even though he doesn't have like a martial arts background, his strikes look real. They look very real.
Yeah,
Same with Kawada. Kawada has
yeah.
no Kawada has no martial arts background. A lot of people think he's has a martial arts background. He does not, but his strikes look real, and that's what. And the thing I love about Hashimoto compared to like I love Muto, but Muto wrestled a very after he went to the NWA in Puerto Rico, he wrestled a very American style. He wrestled a
True.
very American style. That's why Muto loves like WWE type booking and stuff. He loves American wrestling. Um, you know, Hashimoto wrestles a very Japanese style. He wrestles a very
Oh,
Japanese style.
yeah. Like Hashimoto, he was the closest
They
one
are.
to almost like
Yeah, that was
like
a
the
very competitive fight.
Inoki
Yes,
style.
Yo,
Listen
they
to the
are
judges.
yeah,
beating the fuck out of each other.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
Anyway,
But
Into this is like a video game they made but from like 2002. In 2002, Remy Bunyansky was like skilled prospect. He was like he lost to Krokop in high kick by like dog out. But like after 2002, in 2003, he became like very much completed about these like cards. Like he became very good at defense and he became like a two times K-1 World Grand Prix champion in a row, 2003 and 2004.
yeah, but back to Hashimoto. Like what I've said about Hashimoto, he wrestles a very Japanese style. That's why he's my favorite of the Three Musketeers. But here's the thing: after that Nayo Ogawa incident, his drawing power was reduced very much. Like 0-1, if 0-1 had formed in 1997, he went independent in 1997. They could have run the Tokyo Dome. They could have been like Noah. Because when Misawa left All Japan, his drawing power was still the same. Um, it wasn't the same with Hashimoto. That's why 0-1, even when he was alive, their biggest star ever, could never run anything bigger than Budokan. They could never run
Like
Tokyo Dome.
that career on Hashimoto, it was like just Middle East. Like the thing that they made Hashimoto retired. Like it was Inoki at them. Inoki
Yeah,
made Hashimoto retire. It was like very dumb decision. And like when Hashimoto returned to ring, like same as Onita, like Japanese fans hate when retired wrestler, like especially when they have like
yeah, they want
uh,
retirements to stick. They don't like they
oh
don't like.
yeah,
No. Oh,
Oh, that's a knockout.
Oh wow, I didn't see that coming.
Peter
yeah,
Ertz
yo,
knocked out.
like I said, Hashimoto he had that like nobody could follow Inoki's style, but like Hashimoto almost completed Inoki's the fighting spirit style into his own like persona, and it was very compelling, and his hits were like
you see
very
this on the replay.
cool, and yeah, he was a very good wrestler, but like I said, like he wasn't the Inoki's man, so that
Yeah,
was why he had a very bad fate.
that was a nasty knee to the face.
That didn't call me the Flying Gentleman for nothing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, one
he
more time.
like Wozniacki, he was
Bam.
very amazing. Like he had one of the best flying kick in like kickboxing history.
Yeah.
It, like he became a three-time K-1 winner, but he's one of the guy who killed
Oh
K-1 because
God,
like,
guys, look what's
this.
gonna be up next when we get to the next round. Bob Sapp versus Remy Boyansky.
oh
Ah,
god.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Now,
So
Geronimo,
Jug says the KO camera
yeah.
angle makes him just died in the ring. All right,
Geronimo,
you're
yeah,
up next.
I have a question. I know,
Yeah, go on.
I know, Taekwondo is the national martial art of Korea, but as a sport, is Taekwondo very big over there?
yes.
I
Is it?
mean,
Is it?
everybody learns taekwondo it like when we are children because like is like one of the best like best sports to grow up. Like it make you kick and like a stretching. So it can make you basically like a at least minimum level of self defense and like make you like put on muscle and like keep stretching. So it is one of the best way to make children grow up.
Yeah, it's like
In
judo.
terms of height,
It's like judo
yeah.
and karate in Japan. Like that's everybody's taught at school how to do that. Pretty much.
Like my father, he's one of the judo grandmaster. He's like seventh degree in judo
That's
in
cool.
Korea. But yeah, but like I didn't try to learn judo because I knew it would make me shorter because like judo, like how you train judo makes your legs shorter when you're a teenager.
Yeah,
So
yep, yep.
I prefer taekwondo for, I mean, like literally for terms of height. The growing up reason I prefer taekwondo and boxing. I didn't train judo when I was teenager.
Yeah, yeah. But what I was saying, have you guys ever? The last thing I'll talk about Hashimoto. Have you guys ever heard this rumor that Hashimoto, when he left 0-1 before he died, he was gonna start a new promotion?
I didn't hear that. I heard rumors that he wanted to go back to New Japan,
No, I
but
heard
that's
that
a rumor.
that he wanted to start a new promotion.
Just one fun fact. The
Fine,
reason
start a new
why
promotion with what? With what money?
nickname,
You don't
like
think
the reason why
Hashimoto would
my
get a money mark
nickname
to
is
do that?
Geronimo is because of this kickboxer, Jeremy Benning. I was a
Yeah.
big fan of
Yeah, one of the best
that.
kickboxers I've ever seen, really.
What I meant was, is it a big?
Nautilus asked what happens to Jerome LeBanner and Tsuyoshi Nakasago after K1.
What did you say?
Oh,
Oh God!
damn!
Oh, it's a
Oh,
KO! Oh no, I thought it was a KO. I was like, oh, holy fuck.
He thought so too, but he fit collapsed.
But
Well,
no, no, Geronimo. What I meant was, is it a very big sport? Like, is it always on TV and whatnot?
Oh, damn.
like no, nobody watches taekwondo in TV.
no, it's no. Like the biggest sports for people to watch on TV are soccer and baseball.
Like in Korea, everybody watches baseball, uh, soccer. Nobody watches taekwondo unless it's Olympic. Even Olympics, like taekwondo is like one of the least compelling sports in Korea.
If I
They do it
recall, oh,
as
sorry.
a sport when they are like teenager or children, but they don't watch.
Well, that's the same thing with karate. Like nobody watches karate on like TV, but a lot of people practice karate. Like.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah.
What I was gonna ask is, with how Taekwondo is done, some people say it's more of an exercise than a martial art. What do you have to say about people that say that?
I mean, you can get. I think that's a
That's
little bit
interesting.
ridiculous. I mean,
Looks
if you
like
kick somebody in the head, I mean, knock them out. So
Hey, you guys want to know something interesting?
What happened?
what?
You know how New Japan recruited Oleg Boltin, right? The Kazakhstan amateur wrestler from the team
Yeah.
when they Team New Japan.
What happened
Yeah.
to him?
So it looks like he made his Instagram just private recently. So I guess he's trying to show photos of his family there without tipping the hand, maybe.
Yeah.
Guess he's getting ready, possibly getting ready for a future debut, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is he gonna be the new Blue Wolf?
You know, that'd be pretty cool. If he came out to a Blue Wolf theme, that'd be great.
No, that wouldn't be because remember when Blue Wolf repeatedly asked for a push, but then did it get so he just left? So if you're saying he's gonna be
Yeah, well,
No,
remember
I'm
that was
just saying,
during
like,
that was
his
during the
theme
Inokiism
song.
era.
I was saying, like,
Remember
if he
that was
came
during
out,
the Inokiism era, Rasta.
I was
but,
gonna say, Rasta, if he just came
Oh,
out
is he?
my
to,
goodness.
oh,
damn, it's
wow,
over.
Jerome LeBanner punched him in the face of KO.
you know, like the JM
Change
and
Gave him a
it to
Vegeta.
that.
like
Change to
least
that
favorite
one fight on
wrestler,
oh,
KOC
that's a
2.
good joke, Rasta. I like that one.
like Tadao Yasa, he became IWGP champion only because he defeated John Banner in the main fight. But the problem was they didn't like inform John Banner that it would be an MMA fight, so he didn't prepare any MMA like, training. So
See this on the
so,
replay.
like,
Jerome LeBanner, he did it again after he took out Kazuki Fujita with a single strike.
Does it?
yeah, I remember that one.
He weathered the storm of the first round and knocked out Tsuyoshi Nakasago in the second.
Oh,
You can
that's a
see
nice
General Banner is
performance there, but unfortunately, I know all your moves. Oh yeah, what am I gonna do next? You're gonna die. Oh, okay.
Ain't nothing more deadly than a
like
fist to the
General
face.
Banner. You can see General Banner is a southpaw. He uses that left. Yeah, his left straight was one of the like the biggest lethal move
All
in
right,
kickboxing
we
at
we
the
got
time.
That's
We got
right.
Mirko
Uh,
Krokop coming up.
Yes,
The man
southpaw.
with the deadliest left kick.
And then a guy I
Just
don't know much about.
We all know
Cyril
he's gonna lose.
Abidi is a that kickboxer, but his specialty was actually not like in K-1. His specialty was when he's doing street fight. He
Oh,
was one of the best street fighter, and he was known as a Peter Arch killer. Like the like it was one of the reasons why Peter Arch became like couldn't deliver a high kick because like leg and like also very much after he lost to Sirabidi, like knocked out. Sirabidi, he was a very unique style fighter. He like there was a rumor that Sirabidi literally went like invaded General Banner's team and like fought in street fighting.
My guy, what is that figure? Look at his model.
yeah, they exaggerated the models in this game a bit.
Okay, can we talk about how Pride kept trying to make Fedor beat not Fedor, Mirko Krokop beat Fedor, and it never happened. Like they kept making bullshit excuses was why Fedor, like the Mirko Krokop had to face Fedor, and every time they had Mirko Krokop face Fedor, he would get his ass whooped. It was
they only
hilarious.
fought twice.
I know, but yeah,
I
but you
mean,
remember,
Volkov was good, but he was nowhere he was nowhere near the level of Fedor.
I know, but
Fedor
you
was
remember
just a
that time
god.
that tournament, like they made that special exception to get Fedor to fight, not Fedor. I keep saying Fedor. Mirko Krokop to fight Fedor.
Like whenever Mirko get like it was like the most compelling fight for fantasy fight for fight fans at the time. But whenever they tried to make Krokop match Fedor, Krokop lost in the like, for example he lost to the Minotaur Noguera in
Oh, is that it?
Probably not.
Not yet. Man, I'll tell
You
you
got
one
it.
thing. There's a lot of what ifs with Fedor's pride runs still too. Because he
Yeah.
didn't beat Josh Barnett. Like
I
there were a
think
lot
Josh
of
Barnett
heavyweights
would have
he never
lost as
fought.
well.
I mean George Barnett could have fought like Fedor. The problem was Barnett always lost to like
And it's over.
It's
uh,
over. KO.
Didn't even use his
like
kick.
Barnett lost to Coca literally 3 times, so he couldn't like reach Fedor because he needed to win
Okay,
the
for me,
tournament.
I don't much about it, but was Ego on the level of Fedor?
What?
What did
Wait,
you
what?
say?
You mean Igor Volchanshin?
Yeah,
Say that one more
What did
time.
you say again?
I'm asking.
Igor Vovchanchin.
What is
I
your
mean,
what?
you're both something what?
Was
Was
Igor.
Ego Churches, was he good as Fedor?
He was pretty
No,
good. No,
I mean
actually,
Igor
he was pretty good.
Vovchanchin was he was one of the guy that who started MMA from that like primitive MMA fight. He started like
From
fighting
no
with
holds
bare
barred
hands.
era.
Yeah, he was pretty good, but he was limited because his size was small. He wasn't even like 6 feet,
Yeah.
and his drum
Yeah.
was not as
Igor,
good as.
let me put it this way. Igor got exposed in the first Grand Prix for Pride.
What Igor was specialized in was his power. Like once somebody figured out, like, okay, I just don't need to get hit by Igor Volchanshin. Guys were beating him left and right. Like he was dominant. JM, you remember how dominant he was in early Pride, right? But once guys figured him out, he wasn't so dominant. He just started losing a lot.
I mean, his
Yeah.
specialty was that amazing hook power. It was called as Russian hook. The funny thing is, he wasn't a Russian. He was a Ukrainian. But
He's
anyway, they
Ukrainian.
called it. Yeah, and the problem was his standing was special, but like against someone at like a kickboxing top level fighter like Mr. Prokop, he couldn't match him. Like Prokop knocking out with like the specialty left high kick. So it was like it became one of the biggest like highlight reel whenever like they show Kokav's fighting career. So yeah, Bob Chanchin had a like limited, how can I say, potential because of his size. He was like a what,
Yeah, but
5'9"
yeah,
So
the thing
yeah,
about
tell me.
him was like he was dominant in early Pride, but as you said, like his size and his lack of diversifying his fighting skills just fucked him up. Like he was just a brawler, like he was a striker, and that was all he could do. Like that's all he really could do was strike and rely on his power. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What made
striking his
Sak?
power is good, but if you don't adapt,
Yeah, that's what
since
I'm
other
saying.
players
Whoa,
Damn!
whoa, whoa.
Oh, it's a shit.
So did you just see that?
He
Remy
kicked him in the dick.
Brzezinski push kicked him down.
I mean, like Remy
It looked like he
Bonjasky is
kicked him
more
below the belt
like
jam. I'm not gonna lie. Uh,
Bonjasky is more damaged, but like somehow. Oh, whoa, whoa. Bonjasky is wobbling.
yeah, but you know what made Sakuraba so special? To be on Sakuraba, since we talk about martial arts and pride, uh, he started out with just like the catch as catch can wrestling, but eventually started adapting a little bit of kickboxing, and he adapted his style, and he was very successful with that. He was the pride of Japan because he beat the entire Gracie family every time, even though Boyce's fight was his
Whoa,
own
whoa,
fucking
whoa.
fight.
Oh
Knockout
wow!
What a
It was a
movement.
comeback
KO.
from Bob Sapp.
And Bob Sapp was like, "Fuck you, one hitter quitter."
Come back.
Bob Sapp is just OP in every damn K1 game he's in.
Look at him, he's
Yeah,
dancing.
yeah. This dance was like in 2002 World Grand Prix. He did this dance
Oh, he's not
to
done yet.
Master Foods. And Master Foods always danced after he won, so he like after like copied it and bumped Master Foods, and it became a kind of
Yeah, look at
cultural.
how Remy fell from that punch. Watch.
Kicked him, punched him. It's over. Nice left hand right there. Bam. No, that's the
There
right.
is a
My
lot
bad.
of pain there.
The one
You,
crazy thing about the K1 PS1 game, K1 2000, a KO can literally happen at any time.
yeah. Jam, you remember in Pride where Sakuraba just went on that losing streak?
Yeah.
That was sad to see. But I think, you know what I attribute that to? Is like MMA
They
had
kept putting
grown
him
so.
against people above his weight class.
Well, yeah, that was also that. But that was one problem. But oh, this should be a good fight.
Oh, definitely.
The thing about it was like MMA had evolved at this point. Like when he got into MMA, like he was the trailblazer, right? But now guys were doing shit like he couldn't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of those Brazilian guys he was fighting, other than the Gracie family, because the Gracie family problem was people cracked the code of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Like they found out how to crack the code because that's all they did. They didn't do anything else. They didn't do any strikes. They didn't do anything. They would just grind you down on the mat until you gave up or they won, like by decision. But
or or
Like
you
one
were
more problem
you did
of Sakuraba was like Sakuraba literally he didn't put any muscle work. Like he really doing like muscle work. He didn't want it with like artificial way to do like the putting on muscles. And also he was a drinker and he did like smoking as well. So like
yeah,
he
he
just
wasn't.
wanted natural. Yeah, he didn't want to like how can I say specifically doing that for his like fighting career. So he had limit as well.
Yeah, but
You know,
Sakura.
I have an idea for a lot of future projects for the pantry.
Yeah.
Now that I got my Fire Pro super stable now, right? Since
Mhm.
I've been doing the whole multiple saves,
hmm
we could do a Pride sim. We could do stuff with the New Japan save. We could do stuff with the Stardom save now.
Yeah. Jam, we do have to stream that Fighting Network's Ring game. I want to see how it's played. Like, I really do.
I'm wondering if I can sim it because there's no information about the game.
Yeah, well, we gotta try. Well, you play it first and see if we can sim it. Drama. What's your opinion on rings? Did you like rings, or did you think it was like a stupid shoot, like stupid fake fights?
It was good, but like after Takada was predicted and like they start like people starting to I say criticize being for looking fake. But like Maeda like starting to focus more and more to look as close as to MMA, and he started to become very boring. Like early days of Wings, it was very compelling and it was fun to watch. But like later days, he started to become more and more like a shitty
Yeah,
version of Tokyo anime, and later on, it just became like a yeah, like Maeda. After he retired, he literally transitioned the rings into MMA promotion, and it became how can you say?
yeah,
All right,
Yeah,
gotta
it
go.
was.
Bye.
Have a good night, Rasta.
yeah. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. What was the better MMA promotion between the two, Pancrase or Ring?
I'm gonna say Pancrase.
Pancrase.
Um, Rings, they had way better fighters and way better quality. The problem was it was all like foreign talent. Fighter was the ring champion, and Bandera was there. Like Randy Couture, the future UFC, almost all UFC future champions was in ring. But
Yeah,
Maeda, he had a pro wrestler, style booking. How can I say? Booking style, so he didn't know like what to do with all the foreign talents and without like performance. Like so, like Venus couldn't be survived because like the reason why Pride became so successful, they had Sakuraba in the early days, and then
hmm,
later on they like successfully built these foreign stars as a star, but they could survive without like Sakuraba winning all the time. But
yeah.
when Maeda, he just didn't know what to do with like all the foreigners winning, so he started to go lead and lead. And despite they had like best talent, like they start to lose all the talent to like find. And that's how Wings died. And like Contrast, they look
Well,
better as a
let's be fair to Pancrase. After Funaki went back to pro wrestling, after he retired from MMA and went back to pro wrestling, and Suzuki went back to pro wrestling, Pancrase has never been the same. Like he still exists, but it's not the same.
It's
it's
like
just
an
like
indie at this point.
yeah, not even just indies, like a super indie, very late, and only like very like below featherweight. How
I
can I say like
I
155 pound guys that are fighting under 155 pounders.
Yeah.
I'm I know I'm gonna piss people. Shit.
Oh whoa!
Wow.
Oh,
Maybe
Man, a
KO,
lot
just
of flash
Jerome Levander
knockouts.
knockout.
I know I'm gonna piss people off here, but but
you can go on.
but what what is what is called pancreas now, in my opinion, should not be called pancreas.
Well, I just don't consider it even that good because here's the thing: Pancrase was founded on Minoru Suzuki and Matsukatsu Funaki fighting for us, and without those two there, it's not Pancrase.
For
That's my opinion.
I mean,
for
like I will talk about Pancras later on when I have free time. But yeah,
for
All right, guys.
me,
Now it's time for the
The final. Oh, the
for the
semi.
semifinal.
Supposed to be in the finals.
I mean, yeah, the final.
final.
The finals, yeah. The finals.
Bob Sapp, Jerome LeBanner, a match I don't think has ever happened.
No, it happened in 2004 Dynamite. They did they did this match where it was like half MMA and half K1. They did 4 round match with first round K1, second round MMA, third round K1, fourth round MMA. And guess
Yeah.
what? Toronto Banner just like a web content, but the new name concept is like how can I say? Like he put Toronto Banner on the map and he was kind of expanding it. In the third round, Toronto Banner was the first round, that's just like all the possibilities. Toronto Banner, you could take draw, but like from the point of view, like how can I say? Fairness, John Banner would have been won the fight with decision, but the rule of the fight was there was no decision, so it became a
Yeah,
draw.
yeah. All right. Since we were talking about pancreas earlier, I'd ask you guys a question. Since I'll ask it two-part. Who is the better fighter between Suzuki and Funaki, and who is the better pro wrestler between the two? Because I have to say,
I
Funaki was way far better fighter, and Suzuki, I mean, at the starting of their career, Funaki was way better wrestler. That's why he wanted to make him the Jushin Thunder Liger, and also the next generation top star. But Funaki, he started to focus on MMA too much. So in later career, and also he had too many injuries, like Suzuki. And Suzuki never had that much, I say, premier fight as Funaki did. Funaki fought so many like top fighters, Bas Rutten, like Semi
Ken
Shu,
Shamrock.
yeah, Ken Shamrock recently. So he had naturally he had too many injuries, but Suzuki he was more free from that much injuries. So yeah, Funaki couldn't become like a very good wrestler in his later career, but Suzuki is more like he has much more to go than Funaki. That's my
Yeah, I
okay.
respect that. I
Yeah.
also agree that Funaki is a better professional fighter than him, but I also say I enjoy. I can't say he's a better wrestler, professional wrestler than
Oh
Suzuki.
whoa
I
whoa oh
I enjoy.
whoa.
Is that it?
Knockout?
No,
No.
No, but can he
I
get up?
enjoy Matsukazu Funaki's matches more than I enjoy Minoru Suzuki's matches. Let me just say that. Like I love the style he does. I mean, he's deadly with the grappling and the open hand
Oh,
pump strikes.
JM, next time when you do like K-1 simulation, you need to put Mark on to the tournament.
Wait, what you say, Geronimo?
Like when you do like K-1 simulation next time, you need to put Mark on to the tournament.
oh Mark Hunt.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll do. Yeah, we'll do Mark Hunt next time.
look at those punches.
Can we get past the first round? Both men have one knockdown each. Or are we going to get another flash knock? There were a lot of flash knock. Oh my
Oh,
god!
whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa! What an upset.
Body kick.
Yeah,
Look how happy Jug is in the no mic check, guys. Look how happy he is.
oh yeah, his fellow countryman won a match. Not just any match, but against the Beast, Bob Sapp, in a K-1 video game. Oh, sure, what's the story, Jug?
Hmm.
Look at Bob Sapp fall. He misses his kick.
Now, what do you guys think of the game?
It's a
It's
very
pretty good.
interesting game.
Yeah, pure.
Yeah, I
I
also
will
have
come.
03 as well.
Yeah.
But I
Oh, well,
gotta pull. I gotta pull that out of my hard drive though.
okay. Jug's still writing out what he's gonna tell me. Geronimo, what's going on? Oh, did he
Are we
leave?
gonna end the recording now? Since we're
Oh
done.
yeah. Well, I guess we could just say our final reviews on all this.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, 10 out of this is one of. If you want an MMA game, this is one of the best MMA games on the PS2.
It's a kickboxing game though.
One of the best MMA games ever. Play UFC Undisputed Series.
All right.
And we will be doing more of this stuff in the future. We'll also at one point I will show off the PS1 version of Fighting Illusion K-1 2000.
All right. So I guess we should say goodbye to everyone.
Good.
Yeah,
Video.
later guys. We'll see you guys next time.